Alright, friends, what's up?
I am legend.
I don't think that they ever say that in the movie or book, and I only saw it once and didn't really like it that much, but Will Smith's kind of cool. Maybe 20 years ago. Alright, so we're playing Standard, more Dominaria Standard, and we're trying out one of the themes in the set, which is legendary stuff. Big payoff, of course, being the new Mox Amber. Whenever there's a new Mox, you should probably pay attention, because Moxes are pretty good. Mox Opal is one of the best cards in Modern. Chrome Mox is banned in Modern. And obviously the Moxen are the pillars, one of the pillars of vintage. So, yeah. Mox Amber, pretty high pedigree to live up to. Mox Amber it's tough. It's not easy. It's not Mox Opal. We played a deck on stream yesterday, a Modern deck, that was about, it was 8 Moxes. It was 4 Mox Opal, 4 Mox Amber. It was like a turn 2 Arayo or Quest of the Holy Relic deck. We got burned a lot because the Mox only taps for one color. It's not Mox Opal. So if I have a green legend in play, I can't tap it for white and vice versa, which is a little awkward. But it's a Mox. We're trying it out. It's still pretty powerful. So we're playing Mox Amber. And other legendary payoffs, Urza's Ruinous Blast. Knew it was in there somewhere. This card's pretty powerful. 5 mana, exile, like planar cleansing your opponent's stuff. Pretty good. Obviously the problem is that we're not the only ones playing Legends. So this doesn't hit Hazoret, the Scarab God, things like that. So the question becomes, how good is it? Hits Rekindling Phoenix, hits all the other guys in Mono Red, hits Glorybringer, hits a lot of stuff. It misses some stuff too. It misses Planeswalkers as well. One of the best things about Planar Cleansing was killing Planeswalkers. So, is this card good? We're going to find out, I guess. But it's definitely a powerful effect, so we'll see. So, those are our 2 effective payoffs. And let's go through and look at our legends. So, start on 1, Oviya, I guess. Oviya. Only 1-drop legend available in Standard. Oviya plus Mox Amber, pretty busted. We could theoretically go turn 1 Forest, Oviya, Mox, Llanowar Elves, and have 4 mana on turn 2, which is pretty insane in Standard. Like, Llanowar Elves is already good by itself. Also, I don't know why Llanowar Elves is just add. This looks like a Rosewater Stone card. Just like tap, add. But, so we have Oviya. Next we have Shanna, Sisay's Legacy. This card's not great. To be straight up with you, we are pushing the legend theme to the max. We're playing some suboptimal legends, for sure. Shanna is basically a Voice of Resurgence token, which is okay. We're not really flooding the board in any way. This is mostly just a synergy card with our Mox Amber, our other legendary stuff, and a target for Rishkar, which should be very good in this deck. Obviously, it can get bigger later in the game, but it's not great. And then the 1 Sram is basically just our 4th legendary Grizzly Bear. We do have 4 vehicles in the deck, so it's not blank, but not very exciting. It's just a bear for the most part that turns on our legendary synergies. We have Rishkar, Peema Renegade, actually a very good legend, also very good at ramping, which is good because we're playing a lot of really expensive things in this deck that we're trying to ramp to. Rishkar seems fantastic. Gideon Betrayal is also quite good. It's a way to play a pseudo removal spell in our legend deck that doesn't get hit by Urza's Ruinous Blast. This card has some pretty big anti-synergy with Baffling End, Seal Away, Cast Out, Ixalan's Binding, Thopter Arrest. All the good white removal is enchantment based, and this obviously destroys it. So Gideon is sort of like a pseudo removal spell, good against control, kind of can control some creatures, good against approach. Obviously also very good with Heart of Kiran. Heart of Kiran, legendary, good in the deck. It does not work with Mox Amber, which is pretty awkward. Mox Amber is for colored things. Heart of Kiran's not colored. But it's still a legendary. It's still a very good card. Playing that. We got two Sally, Voice of Plenty. This card seems busted. This card seems really, really good. It's a 3/4. It's immune to Lightning Strike, Abrade, etc., etc. It's got flying. If you have hexproof, you can't get settled. They can't kill your other stuff. This card seems great. Mana sink part less important, but just a 3/4 flyer that gives your stuff hexproof seems pretty great. We're playing Karn. I think Karn is very overrated. I think Karn is only really good if you are using the bottom ability, which we are not. But Karn is a legend. It's a card draw effect. It crews Heart of Kiran. It does what we're trying to do. So we're interested in Karn. We're not super interested, but we're interested. And then we top off at, honestly, the real reason I think the payoff for this deck is Lyra Dawnbringer is insane. This card is just really, really, really good. And we're playing 3 of them. Spaneslayer Angel. This card's nuts. We can cast it on turn 3 or 4. Draws removal. It's insane with Shalai, because it can protect it. Seems great. Other big payoff, Ajani Unyielding. This card's really good. There hasn't really been many decks that can play it. This is a powerful card. Also our removal spell. So we can't play traditional removal, but we have Ajani Unyielding, we have Urza's Ruinous Blast, and we have Gideon as our pseudo removal, as well as 1 Skysovereign. Another powerful card. But yeah, Karn is very similar to Jace the Mind Sculptor in Modern. So honestly, they're almost exactly similar, where they're great card advantage engines, but they don't really affect the board, and they're very slow. And it's very hard to play. If you're playing a proactive strategy, just play a card on 4. It doesn't really do anything. And in a slower deck, you're on the defensive. You can't defend it very well. So that's the main deck. A bunch of basics and just some duels. No fancy lands. We really need green on turn 1, but we also need double white later. So we're playing all basics. We have 9 untapped sources of green on turn 1. That's a little light, honestly. I would like it to be more, but it is what it is. Sideboard's got... Thanks for following, everyone. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. We got... Sideboard's got the 4th Lyra for Mono Red, and just whenever it's really good. Authority of the Consuls for Mono Red. Nissa Vital Force for control decks. We got Deathgorge Scavenger for Mono Red and God Pharaoh's Gift decks. 3 Naturalizes. Just a nice versatile card to have against God Pharaoh's Gift deck and stuff. Also, cast out decks. 1 Heroic Intervention is our anti-Wrath of God for Fumigate. I can't stop Settle, but I wanted to have 1 card to blow out Fumigate if possible. 2nd Skysovereign for more removal. Aethersphere Harvester against Mono Red also. And then 1 Scavenger Grounds as an extra land if we feel like we need to board up or against God Pharaoh's Gift. So that's the deck. A lot of questions in chat. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being so interactive. We have 770 awesome viewers. Give yourselves a hand. So yeah, no history of Benalia. That card doesn't do anything in this deck. It doesn't turn on Mox Amber. Doesn't really do too much. The Kamal's green X sorcery. That card's too cute, I think. It's pretty powerful. Maybe you can make that card work. That's an angle we could go in. Right now we're not going that big. So not really interested in that card yet. Is Naga Vitalist better since Chain Whirler and Fungal Infection exist? I think that Servant of the Conduit would be better than those. I like that Channeler is a threat and can also crew Heart of Kiran later. It is vulnerable to Chain Whirler, yes. But I think it might be better. I'm honestly not sure. We're going to find out, basically. So yeah, that's basically the deck. Aether Hub, you do not want to cast the Llanowar Elf turn 1 off an Aether Hub. That's Tendo Ice Bridge, and we don't want Tendo Ice Bridge. If we were playing, I was thinking about playing 4 Servant and some Hubs, but with only 1 energy card in the entire deck, it doesn't seem worth it to me. So the question is, are our legendary payoffs worth playing the suboptimal cards? And there's only one way to find out. To jam. Let's go. I am legend. Growing Rights doesn't really do anything. Its legendary permanent status is irrelevant. Doesn't turn on Mox. We're never going to have 4 creatures in play unless we're really crushing our opponent. Doesn't seem very good. Let's go. I am Legend. Yeah, I mean, maybe you could put some Harvester's main too, but like Harvester doesn't help your plan either, really. So, again, it's really dependent on how good is Urza's Ruinous Blast. Like, that's kind of our big payoff card for playing all of these Legends. Right. So, whether we win or lose, we're going to learn stuff. That's what we do here on the stream. We try and learn and get better. So, like, Sram here looks pretty bad, but we're going to keep... If we draw Mox Amber, his hand's insane, right? Just turn 3 Shahili, turn... Or Sahel, whatever the hell it is. Turn 4 Lyra. Or Skysovereign. So, let's draw Mox. We're only playing 3 Mox. I kind of wanted to play 4. But... Obviously, the second Mox is not nearly as good as the first. It's a Lotus Petal, but... Maybe we should have played 4 just to try it, but... Ooh. Hello. Interesting. Sisay's Legacy. Is this better than Sram on turn 2? If you draw Heart of Kiran and I want to cast that, well, Sram. Shalai. Shalai, Voice of Plenty. Shalai. I'm going to say it wrong about 14 more times. Just going to have to deal with it. Got that Sram value coming up. Shalai. Throw into the God Pharaoh. Take 1. Mox Amber. Urza's Ruinous Blast cannot stop throwing to the God Pharaoh. Alright, well now we need to draw a land. So... So they're going to play that blue card. I tried building this deck, and I was like, man, this deck can never beat Goblin Chain Whirler. And then I gave up on it. All right, we need a land. Or a Mox. God damn it. I mean, Ruinous Blast looks pretty good so far.
Sugar in water.
Walking Ballista for 2. Alright. I mean, it's fun. Like, if we just draw land, I think we win this game pretty easily, right? Lifelink. That was 3 life? Jeez. Come on! Oh, Ballista's so good against Llanowar Initiate. God damn it. I mean, if we cast our spells this game, we would have won easily. Now we're probably dead. But yeah, I think we're just dead on board, right? 3, 4. Well, we're obviously playing the Moxes also, so we have 24 lands. Maybe it should be 25.
What the hell is that?
How do we not die?
Give me sugar.
Thanks for following, everyone. Alright, let's attack with, if they can't ping the Shanna, that's pretty cool. Leave back Shanna to block Ballista, play Channel or Initiate. Just pray, I guess. They're at 16, too, yeah. We're playing a lot of standard so far. A lot of Dominaria standard, having a good time. So far we've played White Weenie. I believe we went 3-2 with a punt. Should have been 4-1. Played Mono Red Aggro. Went 3-2 with a punt. Should have been 4-1. We 4-1 with Sram Auras. We 4-1 with Bant Approach. 5-0 with Blue Red Wizards. Done pretty well so far. Slitherblade. Our opponent's going deep. Three. It's just 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, we're dead. Played Teferi in the Ban Approach deck. It was pretty good. All right, so kind of a stinky one there. We're going to bring our Naturalizes. We're going to cut some of the slower cards, I guess. We're going to want Naturalize as like a 2 of, probably. I think we're going to want the Deathgorge Scavengers and probably the Harvesters. I think we're going to want to cut like Karn. It's a lot of cards. Ajani seems bad here too. Ruinous Blast seems good. Skysovereign seems good.
Fresh meat.
Thanks for following, everyone. Whoa!
Only 6 months.
Works for me. 1. Thanks for the resub. Appreciate it. Maybe Gideon? Shaving Initiate? Initiate is bad against... Maybe Initiate's terrible. Maybe it should just be the other guy. We'll shave a Gideon too, I guess. Without Karn and Gideon, we can't really crew Heart of Kiran super effective. Let's cut a Heart of Kiran, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. I mean, this hand seems fine. Thanks for following, everyone. Jeez. You guys gotta take it easy, alright? Too many follows. No more follows this stream. You're all cut off. No more follows. Sram is just an extra legend. Look at you guys. You guys are insane. Did I break 18,000 yet? That'd be pretty cool if I did. We're getting there. Alright. I mean, Channeler, Gideon. Slitherblade. Slitherblade.
Dude.
I think we're going... Yeah, we're still going to Channeler. Damn it. I told you all to follow, and we got 100 follows.
Hey, Flash, wanna hear a joke?
You guys are ridiculous. I said no more follows. Sure. If they kill this year, I'm actually pretty cool with it. Sure. Heart of Kiran is a really, really awesome draw. So now next turn we go Sram, Heart, draw card.
I'm not back in 5 minutes. Just wait longer.
The swoops. Aether Swooper. Man, our opponent is going deep. Rishkar. Alright, so Sram. Heart of Kiran. Llanowar Elves. It's a nice Llanowar Elves, isn't it? I've had these in my account for so long. I don't think I've used them in like forever. Alright, so we're going to plus on the unblockable creature, I guess. Heart of Kiran can block Aether Swooper, so...
Wise
man say forgiveness is divine, but
I asked everyone nicely not to follow. Like, I asked real nice, you know. I try and be reasonable and, like, even keeled on stream. I said, please no more follows. You've had too many on the stream. And it's been nonstop for the last, like, 2 minutes. It's pretty disrespectful, honestly. You know, here I am. It's a beautiful day outside. I could be outside playing golf or something. I'm inside in this stuffy little room with this light on of a stupid little gerbil, just playing some bad Magic deck, and you guys won't even listen to me. Harvester, got it.
Give me
I said he got it. Let's go.
in water.
Ship it.
Live stream me playing golf. You don't want to watch that. I mean, it's funny. I have a hockey game tonight. I was wondering, like, Twitch can't stream from a phone. I don't want to stream my hockey game either. I know, Rob. I'm a class act, and people really suck.
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
All right, you're attacking Gideon, sure.
Perhaps today is a good day.
1,000 viewers? I don't think we're there yet, are we? Look, our opponent is so all in. Is there a 1-1 unblockable for one in this format? I'm playing it. Nah, I don't fist fights at hockey. Come on. All right, so we're gonna.
Welcome aboard.
You can stream from a phone on Twitch. It's our first match. We are down a game. We missed some land drops. Probably would have won easily if we drew our lands. All right, we're gonna go. We want to Rishkar the Heart of Kiran. We need to make things that are big enough to fight through the Harvester. That's the important thing. So we got a Rishkar Heart of Kiran. And I guess we'll Rishkar the Sram and play Shanna also. That works for me. Alright, so Rishkar. Oh, finally done with the follows? Thank you. Alright, we're going here and here. Saram's a beefcake now. Attack for 5. Now our Shanna's going to look pretty good too, right? Always these lame duck Llanowar Elves we're drawing. Final record for Turbo Lands was 3-2. Deck felt a little confused. Gonna plus on, I guess, the unblockable guy again. These unblockable guys are pecking away at my poor Gideon. Next turn we attack for a lot. Hopefully we just draw like a Baneslayer Angel next turn or some actual good card. That'd be nice, but nope, they're dead. Okay. Typically, mono blue aggro decks don't fare very well against like good card creature decks. So, all right. Jostar, I didn't get a whisper on Twitch or somewhere else. Okay, got our naturalizes. Pretty happy with everything, I think. Urza's Ruinous Blast seems insane. I am regretting my channel initiates a little bit. I kind of wish they were just serving the conduits. Maybe I'm stupid. If I took out the Llanowar Elves, would I still leave in? I would have more lands. Right now it's 21 lands, 3 Moxes, and then 8 mana creatures. So, oh, that's so awkward. All right, so we drew a Mox and a Heart of Kiran. That doesn't work. Yeah, we can't keep his hand, obviously. It's close. 2 lands we keep, obviously, because we can Gideon, power up the Mox, Heart of Kiran, but we got a mulligan here. I said I'm legend. Bottom.
Say,
Come on.
forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Hope. Is there a crappy 1/1 evasion creature in this format? Because they're playing it. Ooh, that's a good one. That card's actually good. Curious Obsession. That's a good one. Posted my Sram Auras video on YouTube last night. So if you like Sram's Auras, check that one out. Yeah, we're just going to go Sisay here. Sisay Elves. Get our beats on, honestly. Like, this thing's not bad. I guess when your opponent's not playing removal, it's not bad. But just slam for 5 next turn. Give you advice on how to not get a heart attack tomorrow for the Bruins game. I mean, the Bruins should definitely beat the Leafs. Like, I'm surprised they win 7 games. All right, yeah, I mean, if they can't draw lands, they have actual no chance. They're never going to deploy their threats fast enough to win. So, all right, you're in, and everyone's in. Party. Nice 2/2. Now you get to activate this thingy too. This card's not bad. Our opponent still hasn't drawn a land. That's pretty sick. Our opponent's getting pretty unlucky here. Heart of Kiran. I think I'd rather just make I guess Heart of Kiran blocks the hope. I can't really crew it unless I Shanna though, and I don't really want to just stay back on D. I want to keep pushing the issue here. Like, we're just gonna make a 5/5 and just attack and say go. Four, sure. Like, pretty awkward game. We mulligan to 5, and we don't have a lot of gas, but like, our anemic like beats are just gonna erase their even more anemic beats. All right, now I drew a land, so. But like, they've attacked what 4 times, and we're still at 12. You know, like. Have we broken standard yet? We broke something. Lugos in his prime. I was wondering. 1,000 viewers. Holy crap. You guys are awesome. Thanks everyone so much for tuning in. This is my 9th day streaming in a row. And it's been probably my best 9 days streaming ever. Surprisingly, I guess. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going down to South Carolina. Me and Nicole bought a house a few months ago. It's a fixer-upper. We've been working on it. On and off, and I'm going down tomorrow night to start working on it. I'll be gone for a week, so no streams next week. That's the bad news. The good news is threefold. I have a YouTube video queued up for every day I'm gone, a new YouTube video. Nicole's going to stream a few times while I'm gone, and I'm recording some Versus videos on the way up from the house. I'm going to stop in Roanoke. So those are all exciting, fun, cool things. So get hype.
What the hell is that?
I feel like we're playing a game of limited, and we just have a broken rare in play, you know?
I bet my Wookiee.
And everyone's still following the stream. I said no more follows. Unbelievable. What's up, Trips? I only really feel invested this playoffs in the Vegas Golden Knights. They're just so fun to watch. I love those guys. The Sharks too. It sucks as the Sharks are playing the Golden Knights next round. My East Coast team is Tampa Bay, I suppose, because if they win the Cup, the Rangers get a first-round pick. There was a trade this year, pretty fun trade. The Rangers traded some players for some draft picks. They got a first round pick next year. Then they have a second round pick the year after, unless Tampa Bay wins the cup. Then it turns into a first round pick. That's like a monopoly trade, you know, where it's like, all right, I'll give you Boardwalk, but the next 3 times I land on it, I don't have to pay you. And then if you roll double, you have to give me $100. And then free parking, first person to hit free parking. Like, it's just, you know, like, just it's sweet. So I got to root for Tampa Bay in the East. Vegas is my West Coast team, even though I do love the Sharks. But so my heart wants Vegas to win, and my head wants Tampa to win. So, well, Skinny. I mean, I like Miller more than Nemesnikov also, but we got 2 first-round picks. So McDonough's whatever. He's garbage. I don't care. So I feel like we traded JT Miller for two good picks and got Nemesnikov also. So, oh, if you're a Ducks fan, that series is brutal. You guys got pooped on. All right, let's go. Legends. I am legend. Keep. For those who don't know, Brent Burns, all-star defenseman for the San Jose Sharks and Caveman. Like, actual caveman, Brent Burns, is actually Burnsy's namesake. That's right. Brent Burns is on my fantasy hockey team. He's one of my keepers, and he is Burnsy's namesake. We're now 1-0, yes. Flip, the kid we have, that's an ugly Llanowar Elf. Look at this. This is a perfect example of class versus no class. Ready? Hold on. Class. No class. Good taste. Tasteless. We're going to screenshot this. Just saying. It's not like these cards are expensive, you know? Just get the right copies. A copy of our legend. Ugh. All right. Kind of think we had just attack for 1 and play Channeler Initiate. Maybe we just play, like, if we play Channeler Initiate, we have a lot of huge draws. Like, draw any of our 5 or 6 drops and things go nuts. Let's play. Maybe we're gonna attack for 1 by Channeler. Keen, thanks for watching, my friend. All right, ew, you're skinny. That's pretty cool. I like that. Apparently, the San Jose Sharks, when they played the Ducks, had Duck Hunt, like NES Duck Hunt towels printed. It's cool. This is a classic. All right. Oh, they're playing the mono green deck. This could be tough. This could definitely be tough. Gideon of the Trials. It's fine, I guess, right? Seems pretty good against this mono green deck. I hope they have that green card in their hand and got punished for playing Field of Ruin. That'd make me happy. This is a very good GIF, actually. Check this out. This is the Brent Burns aging GIF. From little boy to caveman. That's great. Nothing. It just said go. Wow. All right. Thank God for Scatter Groves, I guess. What's Burnsy eating? I don't know. He's having a snack, probably. Getzlav's balding evolution. Listen, Both these players are players on my fantasy team. Don't make fun of them, all right? Both Getzlaff and Burnsy are my fantasy team. They're both my keepers. This card's actually really good. This card's kind of awesome. I'll plus on Ruinous again. I guess we're attacking with the thingy. Could have attacked with Gideon too, but then this thing just gets us probably. I like playing a longer game with this card in play, so. No, Getzlaff is great. I think Anaheim as a team is washed up. They have a great young goalie, also on my fantasy team, and they have a great center. Getting Getzlaff had a great year this year. He was hurt for a bit, but he actually had a really good year. Corey Perry is trash. Most of the rest of their team is trash, but Getzlaff's still very good. No, Getzlaff is great. Kenara. Okay. I mean, they can pump Llanowar Elves. Attack for 3. Probably just take it. Vatanen got traded to the Devils. Oh, that's a thing. Okay. That's a card. That's a card we have a lot of trouble dealing with. Let's draw Ajani. Three? Attacking Gideon? Sure. Yeah, I know everything about hockey. I play fantasy hockey very seriously in a 16-team, very deep league. So, we're pretty serious about our fantasy hockey. I got the trophy back here. I've lost it. I was champion last year. I didn't win this year. I got to give it to the winner. No, Benalia. I didn't remove a counter. That was stupid. Alright, we got a plus on Galta, obviously. Although this is going to be tough to win either way. We're in a bit of trouble here, I'm not going to lie. I guess we just block with this and make a new one. Right? Yeah, screw the Penguins. Yeah, Ruinous Blast. So, we're sort of seeing the issue with Ruinous Blast, right? It doesn't even kill their best 2 cards. So, like... It's kind of... How does fantasy sports works? Don't get me started talking about fantasy sports. I'll talk about it forever. I'll explain it in a second. These both attack Gideon. We can make a 5/5. Ken.
Oh my, where has the time gone? Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Ken. The only thing better than a new sub is a returning sub. It's only a 4/4. I keep thinking it counts itself. We kind of need this Gideon to live, because if it doesn't live, we can't stop Galta. So I guess Llanowar Elves can block too. Put this here. Make them use the... they can trample twice. That's still fine. Put Llanowar Elves here, I guess. Well, I guess this is a better jump because we have another one. Sure. And we're going to add a mana too here, I think. Just make our guy bigger. So new sub. Oh, you're not a new sub. Never mind. Fantasy hockey. Basically how it works is like this. It's category based. This is my my team. You play your matchups based on categories. So whoever scores the most goals wins that category, and whoever wins the most categories wins. It's not points based like fantasy hockey. I mean, like fantasy football. So Carnage Tyrant. Oh my god, this seems tough, folks. I guess Urza's Ruinous Blast would still be fine now. Kills the construct too, but whoop. That is not a Baneslayer Angel. All right. Okay. I think we're pretty dead here, honestly. We're like doing stuff, but I guess the problem is once a Gideon dies, you can't answer Galta. We just need a Ajani. Like, that's all we need is a Ajani, basically. Thanks for following. Yeah, mono green is definitely a deck. This is definitely a very, very real deck in this format. The new green 3-drop is insanely good. Very, very good. Holy shit, what is this? Oh, sure. Alright. As a very, very large, very angry dinosaur. What's up, Billy? This card has been great, though. This card's really good. So, if we make a token, we'll have a 5/5, a 4/4, and we could just block and kill Carnage Tyrant here.
In water.
Which is kind of cool, actually. This actually isn't bad. This card's insane. How do you beat Fumigate and Settle? We have Planeswalkers and vehicles and stuff. Let's put a 6/6 and the 4/4. I think Sisay is worse than a token, right? And just chump the... Yeah, because we're going to lose some creatures here, too. So chump here. This isn't bad. Grixis Improvise could be good. I'm not sure. I think Karn will be very good in an artifact deck. For sure. It's not often you get to take down an 11/10 Karn ET with minimal effort. Alright. We're still battling. Oh. Hello. Okay. Now we're doing it. Hello, lady. Galta still tough to beat. Skinny, I'll try. Does Trample still hit the player after the Planeswalker change, the excess damage? No, because you're still attacking the Planeswalker, not the person. I think Karn is a good sell target. I think the card is fine. It's not nearly as good as people think it is. Branchwalker, sure. How many Karn and Mardu? I don't know. Like, it's not that aggressive of a Planeswalker. It's no Gideon. It's not even a Chandra. So 6/6. This may be the turn we lose our Gideon. Yeah. All right, Gideon's dead. You got it. All right. Gideon's done his job. He's now dead. He is no longer alive. Thanks. Awkward. It's almost like we're playing Legends in our deck. All right, well, get to work, Lyra. You got some work to do. We got to survive for 3 turns here against this Galta. Can we do it? I don't think so. We'll try, though. I feel like it's possible we want a third Ajani. Like, I want Ajani so bad. Yeah, I mean, beating Ruinous here seems almost impossible. Sweet Dart Juggalo. Oh, maybe I should have chump block with this thing. Everything has trample, though. Like, I almost don't want to kill this. Alright, well, Ruinous doesn't have trample. And then I guess we just try and kill this. They can pump once, twice. So this block kills this. I just take 1,000,000. Alright. Lino block on the token with Lyra when he swung at Gideon. I would have healed 5. It was a 6/6. It's a 6/6 token. It would have killed Lyra. The green deck's good. The thing is, the green deck's good if your opponent's not playing removal. And that's the problem, is we're not playing any removal. Well, then I'll take trample damage. So why not block with the extra guy, too? Jade Light. Bin Branchwalker. Keep Jade Light. Alright. So the question is, can we survive for one more turn? We will win if we survive for one more turn. I don't think we can. Truth be told. I think we're going to need to make a token and play this other blocker.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
Well, Dark Juggalo, fire a tweet at him. Let him know. They won't know if you don't tell them. All right. I'm pretty sure we're dead, but do I think Mox Amber can be broken in standard? Broken, no. Can it be good? Probably. It's a powerful card. Like, without... This is the only 1-mana legend in the whole format. And there aren't that many 2-mana legends. Without those, that's your limiting factor for sure. Bant mid-range can work in standard. You have a great top end with Lyra and Carnage Tyrant and Gearhulk. Good Planeswalkers and good removal. Why play blue? There is no discount code for Card Hoarder. You should just use them because they're great. Like, we have to be dead 100 ways till Sunday here. Right? Like there's no chance we're alive. They have like 100 million power and trample. We have a 5/5, a 3/3, and a 1/2. Gald is a 15/15 by itself. Yeah, we're just super dead here. Right, block. Yeah, I mean, this is just a joke. All right, yeah, we're just super dead. Dan, you're more than welcome to. All right, so that game is tough. Our lack of removal definitely hurt us there. Ajani seems really important, and Ruinous Blast wouldn't have even been that good, unfortunately, because they had legends and stuff. So, how do we beat this deck? Hi, Toots.
Hi. I don't even know what we were playing against. I was busy.
Nicole's here. Everyone's side of Nicole.
I'm here.
All right.
It's okay. We'll be all right now.
Okay.
I'm here to tell you how to sideboard. Whoa. 1,200 viewers?
Yeah.
Since when do people like you? Or is it just since I walked in? I'll take that awkward silence as a...
We sure are glad Nicole's here. I guess... This is...
Hi, everybody.
I don't really... We just need to draw Johnny, honestly.
Hi,
We just don't have a lot of removal.
See, Tannen's here for me.
Harvester can gain some life. They seem soft to flying. If we had drawn a Lyra earlier, would have been fine. We drew a lot of our low-end stuff. I guess Heart of Kiran is good, too.
Just since I walked in, they all got here. 115 spiked by 1,000. That seems about right. Seems about fair.
All right.
I'm pretty sure Tannen's here just to monitor the puppy counter to root us on. And by us, I mean me.
Yeah.
And John.
Yeah.
Burnsy wants a puppy, too.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. Why would Burnsy want a puppy?
so they could be friends, and we can make one of those cute YouTube videos where they like cuddle up and fall asleep together.
You show me a YouTube video where there's a gerbil and a dog cuddling.
It's out there. It's out there. What isn't that like rule like something that there's just a video of everything on the internet?
That is true. There is a video of everything on the internet.
There is definitely a video of a gerbil and a dog cuddling somewhere. Somebody find it.
So for those who don't know, Nicole's my fiance, and
I still get excited.
I don't really want a dog that bad. I'm not a dog person. I'm cool with dogs. I don't want to live with a dog. I don't like being bothered. I don't like things that poop on the carpet. I don't like things that bark or drool. I don't know why Nicole is still here, but so I'm not big on dogs. But I told Nicole and John really want a dog. John's my stepson. We just bought a house. Told Nicole if we got 1,000 subscribers, then we would I would get her a puppy. And right now we're at 291. So
name the puppy Taco. Taco is a great dog name too. I agree. The puppy by far biggest reason. Well, Karn, we are playing Karn, so that's cool too.
Such a good.
See, Machine got the Nicole notification and wants to know what we're playing. FPSC, I don't get it either. At least I'll start. At least we can blame it on the dog.
All right, don't play that 5-4. I mean, Lyra should be insane here. Also have like Plummet or something stupid like that. So I saw the Venom trailer. I'm indifferent. All right. Well, there are ways off Galta and all that stuff here. So I guess we're gonna.
I think my front runner for dog name is Karn. Although Taco is pretty sweet too.
Wait, no, we gotta play this first. We have a lot of mana. A lot of mana. Thanks for following, everyone.
So what are you gonna do with all of it?
My sideboarding Karn or Ajani for control matchups. We have Karn and Ajani main.
Yeah.
I kind of want a third Ajani, honestly. I just really, really want to draw Ajani.
God,
3 gerbils and 1 dog. Right now we have 2 gerbils. Wait, this is the video. I don't want. It's risky. The gerbil sitting dog.
like it sits on the...
They're not cuddling. That's really interesting.
They love him.
That's fair. I mean, like, there are a lot of like hunting dogs, right? That like actually will hunt rodents. Like they're like, whether they're fetching dead ones or like they'll just kill live ones too. So like, all right, I stand corrected. Let's get that. Let's get that dog.
You can kind of like train.
It's that dog or nothing.
You can train a
5-4, sure.
You know, there's training. Like there are Goldens that hold like eggs in their mouth and stuff, and they're very, very gentle. They won't hurt.
Pounce? I mean, they're gonna regret that they used that. It's Lyra time. We are really flooding. All right, we really needed that thingy. All right, so yeah, Lyra time. Let's go.
Go find that dog. That's what I'm saying, Rob. We're pretty close.
All right, Baneslayer Angel, go.
Subscribers?
Yeah, we lost some subs.
What is
I mean, like,
going on?
people obviously don't resub, which is fine, but that
Is it
obviously
though?
at a rate they don't resub, we have to maintain new subscribers. So
I'm panicking.
we're at 290, right? We actually just lost one. I just said it was 291, wasn't it? Now it's 290. We're literally losing subscribers as we. God damn it! Speak.
Taco Bolus is here for the Karns, not the tacos.
All right, we're slamming in here. I think Rishkar comes in too.
Slide for the Canadian train their dog to hi-fi, hug, and cha-cha slide. Eggs in the mouth is the new qualifier for gentle. Like, they could pick up a gerbil and not hurt it.
I don't like the slight pause you had there. Like maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't.
How do you unsubscribe?
You don't unsubscribe. You just don't renew your subscription. God damn it! They have a blossoming defense. Oh, shit. All right. I thought that might be a bad attack, but that's fine. Lyra, just finish him off here.
You can do it, Lyra.
Still not
Can
super.
Lyra actually do it?
Still not super familiar with this deck. Ruinous' last stand? Sure. Oh, you want to explicitly unsub? You're not even subbed, FPS. Get out of here. If you're going to troll about unsubbing, you got to at least be a sub, alright?
Sub first, and then unsub.
Yeah. This is a block here. I also asked everyone to stop following because I have too many follow animations, and people just won't listen to me. People are very, very rude and unkind.
Unsubbed, unfollowed. What hockey teams do you like?
I'm a Rangers fan. Nicole.
Is the smart one.
Yeah. Smart.
I'm an Islander fan.
Who just draw a spell, for God's sakes?
Should have cycled that Scattered Groves.
Yeah. Thanks, Duds. Very useful.
That's what I'm here for.
Neen says, hey, Jim, I'm a bit lost with the new metagame. And what card I have to buy before they increase. Can I help you with that? Is Karn or Teferi good to buy right now? It's almost never right to buy a Planeswalker in the first week it's legal because they always go down. I think Teferi is quite good, but limited to what decks it can go in. I think Karn is very overrated.
My favorite card / deck. I do like burning people. I'm not sure what my favorite card is.
Yep. Dan
I
says,
do love me a good
Dan says,
Place.
get this dog for convenience.
Oh my gosh.
Dan's really funny. So Dan's obviously Dan Jessup, my good friend, former teammate, and Dan's like a pretty hard-nosed, like, I don't like fun, whatever, screw you guys kind of guy, but he goddamn loves like dog and cat videos. It's so funny. And Andrew's the same way, like very curmudgeon-y, but like Dan just loves dog and cat videos more than anything. It's so funny.
This is coming from the crankiest old man I've ever met in my life. Oh my god. That dog is perfect. Like, that's that.
It looks so dumb.
Yeah.
All right. You got to keep playing here.
Excellent. 10 points to Gryffindor.
All right. Steel Leaf Champion.
Animal videos are really
Yeah.
great.
Hey, that's Nissa Vital Force. How'd they board that in against us? The Steel Leaf went to the bin. But yes, Nicole wants a golden retriever.
Well, we are going to rescue a dog. So.
You're gonna rescue me from a dog. This Lyra is doing. We've literally cast 4 spells this game, and Lyra is just single-handedly winning the game. So that's pretty cool. There's always that. All right. I'm just gonna block the 2/2 here. If it goes to the graveyard, it's not that big of a deal because I can't activate Ruinous. So Steel Leaf Paladin's insane. Like this or whatever champion. They're leaving back.
Somebody actually posted a baby turtle
They're
video.
leaving up 1 green. They have no card stand.
Not that long ago.
Oh, they want to be able to chump the channeler? Or play around a removal spell, I guess? Okay, that's fun. Take 11 here. And we gain a bunch of life. Still have a blocker. You draw any spell. They have a haster with Nissa, right? This is so sick.
I was going to call it, but...
Alright, so they play
to
Nissa, make a 5/5, 5/10, 15, and the 4. We take 14, and we're at exactly 14. We can't attack. Right? They bin Nissa too. Never mind, they bin Nissa. Okay. So without Nissa,
They have no cards in hand.
they have well, it's on top of their deck because of the explore creature. They bin the Nissa, so
Well, they would have had to tap everything to cast it.
right, tap everything, untap a land, it's a 5/5,
Yeah.
and they have 5/5, 5/5, 5/5, 4/4, or 4/3, whatever.
Yeah, and we block on the 5/5s and take exactly 14.
Right.
Got it.
So,
That'd be terrible.
but now we don't know what they have. So, if they draw a land, they have Kenra. We have a chump block. It's fine. If they draw a land, they have double Ruinous activation. They attack with 3. We block 1. It's plus 2, 4, 5, 10. It's also 14. So draw a land, we're dead. To Ruinous. So yeah, we can't attack then. If we 5, 10, 14, 15? No. Attack with just the initiate? It's interesting. So that forces them to block or be dead next turn to Lyra. Attack with the initiate. Say they just take it. And then they crack back with everything. Draw land, double Ruinous. I mean, they can't beat the Lyra on defense.
Elo, did you ask Elo our new sub questions?
I'm trying to focus here. You got a new sub?
Yeah.
When?
But, like a couple minutes ago.
Oh, Elo. I'm sorry, my friend. I'll get you in a second.
Jim is in the zone.
I'm just trying to count. I can't count. No
math.
9. Yeah, 9. Trample that's 5, 10. It's definitely 14 if they draw land for
I'm
Ruinous.
saying 13, and because they can't give Ruinous trample.
Yeah, you give us the 5/4 trample.
Yes.
If they draw anything that's not a land, we probably just win because they just can't do enough. But if you hold back, then we're off top of our deck. Attack with Channeler, they chump or they trade or they take 3. And then on the swing back, they play a land. Lyra blocks the snake. We take 9, 10, 11, so it's 13.
So you're saying to attack with a channeler here. And
I just kind of like that. I think that's a good play.
What
I like it.
that?
Listen, you got to think things through. You know, when you only draw 4 spells a game, you got to make sure you use them right.
it's okay. Your next card is gonna be a spell.
Plummet, you're dead.
Nope.
That's...
Yeah. No.
It's 8. It's only 8.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if we were at 8, that'd be bad. Because they can pump Ruinous, attack, we have to block. They can Kenra... Oh, no, wait. That's bad. Now we're dead.
Yeah, wait, because they can attack with just everything.
Well, no, they Kenra, pump Ruinous, attack for 9, I have to block, and then, yeah. So, we should be not...
Yeah, you can't...
If
can't
not
use a
dead,
Ruinous.
like, we're going to lose Lyra, basically. If we did the math right, attack with Lyra was correct. No, we were dead on the swing back if they drew a land.
Welcome aboard.
Ruinous only pumps other creatures, yes. It was 14 on the crackback.
It was.
Oh, please do the Oasis. Oh, thank God. Nope.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, because it disappeared.
It wasn't 13, right? If they drew a land, we were saying if they drew a land. 5. All right, this is still bad. I mean, this is worse than what I said.
Yeah, because you were saying that they were going to +3 the Ruinous, and you don't want that. I mean, unfortunately.
4 from the Jade Light.
Swinging.
All right, so I guess we're just jumping, right? 9, 5. We're at 14.
Are you? I think you might block. If you block an elf, do you live? No.
How can Elf we live? No. 'Cause we go to
You're
14.
dead.
This
You're
is...
14. That's exactly
It's
14.
13, 14.
So I was saying, like, to gain the life and then attack and gain the life next turn.
All right.
Alright. Jumping it is. So take 2. Go to 7.
We're going to draw Ruinous Blast for sure. Nope, Mox Amber. All right. I mean, kind of a tilt.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, we punted the game. As we attacked with that creature into the obvious blossoming defense. That was really stupid. So if we didn't do that, if we had the extra creature from not doing that, we would have won pretty easily. So
Or
kind of sucks.
run 7 running lands.
Kind of sucks. I mean, So at least that game was a good example of like Lyra being insane. I thought that was one of the biggest drawing points of a deck was the fact that Lyra is just really, really, really good, and we're a pretty good Lyra deck. So like, Lyra almost won that game single-handedly, despite drawing 4 spells. And if we had just not thrown our Rishkar away stupidly, we probably would have been fine.
That's fair. That's fair.
You're tuning in. Welcome to the stream. We have almost 1,300 viewers. This is my highest viewership of all time.
Almost. We're 6 short.
Yeah. Call Grandma. Welcome.
Does Grandma know how to use
We're
Twitch?
playing some Dominaria Standard. While you're here and I have your attention, go on Twitter and follow me. At Jim Davis MTG. Just crossed the 6,000 follower threshold, which is awesome. Make sure you follow me for all sorts of updates when I'm streaming and fun memes and stuff.
We have a couple subs.
Yeah, 2 subs. I'll get to them. So fun memes and things like that.
Haven't forgotten about you.
Also, my team BCW. We are the most attractive team on the on tour. Myself, Brennan,
I got
Todd,
you, Milo.
Tannen, and Ross.
Holy crap, dude.
At team_BCW. And check out my YouTube channel, of course, which is Going Ballistic. Like I said, I'm going to be gone for a week. There's a video posted every day on my YouTube. It's all set up. I did it last night. So, Modern Standard, you name it. All sorts of stuff on there. Check that out as well. All the links will be in chat. We got 2 new subs. Ludamat and
LOQ.
And LOQ. What are your names? Where are you from? How long have you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time, favorite deck of all time, most important, what's your name? Where are you from? How long have you been playing Magic? And what no, I said that already. And what do you
Most
want?
important question.
Name the puppy. Yeah, got it. All right.
Name the puppy.
All right, we're gonna keep.
That we're gonna get.
We're on the draw. Opponent mulliganed. Our hand's not great, but any
$12.99.
any 1 or 2 drop does it.
Almost at 300.
Should you
subscribers.
sell Lyra or hang on to it? I mean, I think the card's good. It depends on what it is. I don't know. I don't know what it is in real life. IRL. Dan is true. We are also the oldest team on tour.
It's fair.
The wisest? God, we just can't stop drawing lands.
Love them lands. Burnsy's having a blast back there.
Burnsy. Everyone's had a Burnsy. Burnsy's our gerbil. What's up, robotic? Burnsy. Hi, Burnsy.
Hi, Burnsy.
Stream mascot.
Yay, it's Burnsy.
Alright, so... Oh, land. We're not playing Gideon into a possible syncopated ever. We're just going to cast Rishkar. Kind of stinks, but whatever.
I think... Why is this like this?
Why is this like this?
The chat.
What do you mean?
I think it's not up to date.
Oh, chat's not I think you're right.
I think I am right.
Chat's like lagging out.
What did you do?
I don't know.
Too many viewers. We're at 1,300. You broke it.
All right. We got any responses on those new subs? We have a lot of viewers, so if you want to talk to me directly, you can at me, at Jim Davis MTG in chat. It shows up red for me.
For you, LOQ.
Like that, see?
And also for you, Let 'em Matt.
All right. This is the turn to cast something good. This is their Glimmer turn, theoretically. All right. It's mush. Thanks for following, everyone.
LOQ. New sub. Name is... I'm going to attempt this because I don't trust Jim at all.
Super Nintendo
Vico?
Domers?
Or is it Vaco? Maybe I'll let Jim take a stab at it.
Sure. All right. Play some Gideon.
Vico from Finland.
They counter it.
Playing since Dark
Cool.
Ascension. When was Dark Ascension?
And I guess we're gonna emblem. I don't know what our opponent's doing. It looks like some sort of like Esper control deck, I guess. Going up doesn't really seem necessary. If they're playing like Approach, I want to have the emblem available for...
Oh, you didn't emblem. The
Oh,
bottom one was emblem.
Oops. All right, well,
Welcome aboard.
what are you gonna do? You know? What are you gonna do? Opinion on green-white Huatli? It's not very good. All right, so we could have an emblem in play. It doesn't really matter, I guess.
Favorite?
All right, so Vico from Finland, playing since Dark Ascension. Favorite deck is Old Standard Blue-Green Tentacles. Sweet. And favorite card is Released to the Wind. Name the puppy Chad.
Chad the puppy. I like it.
Sweet.
I also like
Thanks,
the
Seven.
Blue-Green Tentacles deck because it made octopus tokens.
It's true.
Octopus tokens are obviously best tokens.
Okay, so definitely could have another Contempt here or something. I'm play Lyra. I think this card's actually possibly more important. It also turns off Settle, which is nice. So we'll play Lyra here. We do need to draw some spells. Sure, Syncopate's fine. Also, this plays on Syncopate better because it's cheaper on later turns. 4 cards in hand left. If they have a Gear Hulk at some point in this game, I don't know if he can win anymore, but it's fine. Their deck doesn't seem super well suited to fight control. I mean, our hand was pretty bad. We did draw a lot of lands. We definitely want to... The early pressure against control is very important. All right, we're going to play... I mean, they syncopated the Baneslayer and not fumigated it, but they did miss land drops. They might have not had the land.
Jay Welsh, we're not sure. We are going to be rescuing a dog. So, not sure on the breed yet. Not sure, not sure.
This is a mistake. I should have cast this before I attacked, so I had 4 mana to play for Syncopate. I mean, we're just... Whatever, Llanowar Elves is whatever. Thanks for following. Can cast down? Well, cast down should be bad against us. We are playing the Legend deck, so... But we are a little out of gas here. We have cycled the land, too, just for maximum complaint value.
Can I get some salt in chat, please?
Jimmy Salt. So, like, them missing land drops is, like...
Yes. Rescue
It's honestly not even great because that means they have 4 spells in their hand and we have no spells. And it's unlikely this Rishkar is going to go coast to coast here. So it's not great for us, but...
Rescue dogs, always a good choice. Plenty of puppies out there that need lots of love and homes.
Alright, cool. If they're so they burned a Contempt on our Rishkar, now we can cast another Rishkar, which is even better. Vico as...
Vaco.
Vaco, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm very bad at pronouncing things. I usually ask for clarification, but I'm a little distracted. Oh, I didn't see. I didn't remote counter end step. God damn it!
Sorry, that was my B.
All right. I mean, God, that's a tilt. I should be attacking for 2 this turn. That sucks. All right. Go Rishkar.
Yay, Rishkar.
I mean, now we probably have Gear Hulk. We can never win, so...
Rishkar kind of rhymes with Reptar.
Heart of Kiran. Alright. We cannot realistically attack here. Again, into their 4 spell hand. And it's extremely likely they have Gear Hulk. Glimmer's... That's kind of weird. They drew a land last turn. They chose to Contempt last turn rather than cast Glimmer. It's pretty weird.
I don't know, maybe they thought they were dead or something? I'm not sure. Afraid to die.
Goes bottom. Kind of a weird game we're playing here. Yeah, who was in chat saying 21 lands wasn't enough? Who was that? Fumigate. Tilt. Alright, let's go. Let's draw a Ajani.
That's not quite that. Not quite.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes.
Almost.
Just wait longer.
Add.
Dark Ascension was the small set between Innistrad and Avacyn Restored.
Add. Tap to add. They're playing the lands instead of cycling it? Some weird stuff going on.
Wish we could cycle that land.
Alright, well, we're attacking it at Gear Hulk here, so I guess maybe we aren't.
Why not?
I mean, if they have Gear Hulk now, they have a proactive spell to play. Yeah, we're just say go.
I see. That is a helpful little elf.
If they didn't have a proactive spell to play, we do it because I want them to waste the Gear Hulk on a worthless contempt or whatever. But once they have Glimmer, there's no point in attacking.
Sure. Makes sense.
It's 7 mana for approach. That's their 8th land. They already have 7 mana. And they have... Alright. Let's just get a Ajani going, and then one of a counterspell, and that was a top-bottom Glimmer. I mean, we run odds here on this resolving. We could wait and try and do 2 at once. Whatever. This game's slipping away.
Yeah.
Syncopate's great. Mismatched Syncopate? No respect for the game. No respect for the game at all. It's disgusting. Nine lands, good number for Scarab God. True. Definitely a possible read.
That is, yes.
Yeah. I mean, this matchup already seems kind of difficult, but given the state of things, we're really lost in the woods here. No way. Wow.
That worked?
Okay. You win. Tough game. Tough game.
Yeah.
Alright. So, sideboarding. I'm not going to want these Urza's Ruinous Blasts. We're going to want Nissa's. Probably the Scavengers, the Harvesters, the one Intervention. They're playing black, so they're not going to have that much enchantment removal. Maybe Scavenger Grounds. And we're going to need to cut down on
I think they were playing white,
our stinkers, basically.
I guess they're blue, black, splashing white. Probably splashing white for like bindings and cast outs, though, right?
No, that's for approach, probably.
For approach, you think?
Yeah. Skysovereign stinks. Need to cut 5 more cards. I wouldn't mind cutting some of the mana creatures, but getting my planeswalkers down on the play seems pretty sweet. Sisay or Shanna seems pretty bad.
Do you want the Harvesters?
I mean, there's like an extra threat that like doesn't get fumigated.
I guess they're
Maybe we
fine.
don't.
Yeah.
Screw it. No, Linda, no fecundity updates yet. I guess Lyra is kind of bad too. Mox Amber's been... I mean, we've had some weird games, honestly, where we've like drawn like a ton of lands or not enough lands, and then we've punted a game or two. I feel like we haven't had like a lot of like
A game or two.
representative games.
We'll get there.
I guess you don't want... Is Sram better or worse than Shanna? Which is a bear. We can't cut too many legends, though, and our moxes get bad.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I feel like you... I don't know. What did you bring in? Did you bring in non-legends?
I mean, there's expensive legends. The point is that they're cheap legends to turn. Like, we're not playing this card because it's good. We're playing it's a cheap legend, you know?
Sure.
So, yeah, the problem is we lack removal because we're playing Urza's Ruinous Blast. So we can't play the enchantment-based removal. That's a good hand. Sounds great. No, it's not. God, there's no green. God, tilt. God, why aren't there 10 fast lands? Fast lands should be in every set ever.
I still keep.
We're gonna keep. It just sucks. It's gonna be so good with a forest. Tilt. Nissa Vital Force. That's pretty good. So now you go Llanowar Elves. Let's play our Sunpetal Grove. So we're playing around Syncopate pretty hard, which is cool. We're just gonna slam Gideon. And then slam Channel
And
Initiate.
then what's to say, and then play Initiate too.
No negate.
Syncopate
Cool.
all you want.
And we're going to actually make an emblem this time.
It's the second option.
What
It's
is
probably
this?
Syncopate.
What is this?
Probably Syncopate, no?
I mean, if they want to syncopate my Channel Initiate, they're more
That's
than
what
welcome
I'm
to.
like.
Welcome aboard.
Alright. Deck looks good this game.
Yay! It's a solid turn 3.
I am Legend. Well, they didn't have negate last turn, so... Oh, it'd be Forest. Oh, it's land you control. Okay, oh, that was Forest.
No, it's land.
I haven't actually read this card in a long time. Untap land you control. Gets a 5/5, return a permanent, or emblem tile striker, basically. Cool. This is pretty sweet. Hello. What's up, Boot? Concession.
Sweet. Hi, Boot!
Pretty close game so far, huh?
Yeah, if they have Syncopate, it doesn't matter. So we have Channel Initiate, Llanowar
Yeah, we have a
Elves,
million,
and Mox Amber.
million mana. All right,
Million manas.
that was cool.
Do that again.
Yeah,
Do it
a lot more
again.
fun.
Do
We
it again.
play spells and don't draw lands. All right, seems fun. It's not as good, but we can keep it.
Yay.
Boot to the head.
Boot. Das Boots.
That's a pretty good draw.
That's pretty.
Rishkar is obviously a little weird with Channel Initiate, but all right. So we're gonna play Channeler here. I'd rather have Channeler syncopated than Heart of Kiran, I think. Yeah. Also, just more mana for future turns. They kind of like have to syncopate it because like otherwise we're ahead of the syncopate at that point. So sure, even better. Would be sweet if Mox Amber actually worked with Heart of Kiran. So now we're like Rishkar, naked Rishkar, or just play Heart of Kiran. I think we're just playing Heart. Almost like want them to counter it.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to play a land and then play Heart, or no?
Doesn't really. I guess they would stop them from cycling Est out.
And, like, that would, you know, if they wanted to syncopate
Sure.
it,
Doesn't really.
they're going to have to, like...
Well, the thing is they're paying one more, but it doesn't really matter. So.
Sure.
All right. Deranged Hermit is followed.
Is that the thing that makes the squirrels?
Yes, that is the thing that makes the squirrels.
You've made it.
I've made it. Yes, Deranged Hermit has followed me.
That
All
is
right.
so great. That makes me so happy.
Hand's getting a little clunky. Moment of Craving. Tilt. Alright, well, they couldn't cast Glimmer, so that's a small win.
I'll take the little victories.
Alright.
A tooth ripped out? Like, on purpose?
Teferi. God. Alright, them playing Teferi before I have a fourth land in play is pretty shitty. Alright, I mean...
At least you can just cast this and...
Hold the Mox. That's a new sub.
That is a new sub.
Vault 756. Vault. What's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? And what do you want to name Nicole's puppy?
Ambitious apathy. I have no idea why your messages aren't showing up. What just happened?
What's up, Deranged Hermit? Cycle, Untapped. Fairy is really good.
I mean,
Okay.
do you play Mox Amber float and play another Mox
Well, I
Amber?
mean, not yet. Like,
I mean, if you attack and they kill your thing. Right?
I mean, I guess
they kill your
we-
thing in response to the thing.
I guess we could just like slam Ajani here, and if they have a counter spell, they have to counter it, and they can't kill Shahil, whatever his card's called, and then we hit Teferi. Because we can't do that post combat because the Moxes don't make mana. Although if we cast the Mox, I might just kill it in response anyway, which would suck. But I think that's what we're gonna do.
Are you attacking?
Killing Teferi is like pretty imperative at the moment. They can't settle. One of the cool interactions is this card gives your creatures and you hexproof. They cannot settle you. So this card is impervious to settle the wreckage, which is pretty sweet. All right, here's Ajani. Suppose if they have Seal Away and Disallow, then I guess this plan doesn't work. But, I mean, we really can't do much else. We can't let this sit in play, or we're going to lose. So, they have Seal Away also. God bless them. I mean, they're playing Moment of Craving. They're playing the Heroes, the Kill a Non-Legend. God, they have Seal Away too. It's so sick. Oh, no, Farmland. Sweet.
Cycle.
All right, cool. This is going to be an approach, probably. No.
I mean, they tap pretty quick.
Yeah, the Fairy's really good. Scarab God.
Scarab God.
And they drew Seal Away. Sick.
I mean, I feel like could have been luckier.
Well, that's basically that. There are 2 creatures in the graveyard. Yeah, I mean, this is just...
That's each opponent, so that doesn't target.
Scarab God Rishkar. Now Scarab God can tap for mana, so they can actually do a Scarab God again if they want to. Yeah, I'd say we're pretty dead here. It's not bad. You know, it's somewhat possible we could like race. Don't seem to have much else.
Alright, new sub. New sub Vault 756.
Oh, alright. New sub is Brandon from Baltimore. Favorite card is Sphinx's Rev. Favorite deck is Jessica Control. Playing since Invasion. Puppy should be named Money. Money! Money, get over here! Alright. We're going to block with Heart of Kiran, I think.
I need more money.
How is their life total so high? They cast Approach? No. Why is their life total so high?
I didn't...
I guess that was our first hit? Jeez, we suck. Oh, I guess we attacked Teferi, not them, right?
Yeah. I was like, we attacked fire and the Moment of Cravings.
Alright, I mean, I'm not sure what we're drawing here. Nissa to get back Ajani? I mean, that's something. I mean, like, the thing is, they're just going to get back my Channel Initiate and kill us next turn. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. Scarab God OP. Alright, I gotta pee really bad. We're going to take a short break here on the stream. We are 1-2.
We are.
We probably punted a match, right? Yeah.
I think there's been a couple of awkward...
Yeah, I mean, we also just we just chucked the match where I just threw that guy away for no reason.
Before you go, we just got another puppy sub.
Horse? Horus? Horse. How do you say that?
Horse?
Horse? Horse! What's up, my friend? What's your name? Where are you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where are you from? Puppy name also.
Horse is
Short
usually
break here. I gotta pee. Back in 2 minutes. More I Am Legend. Your topic of discussion while I am gone is there something here or no? Is this a total waste of time, or is there something in these cards that looks pretty good? Obviously, this deck's not perfect the way it is, but is there something to Legends in Dominaria Standard? That's your topic. Be right back. And Remote Man's Dog name is Annie, for his father's late beloved dog.
Aww.
Sweet. See you guys in a minute. Bathroom break. I'll see you guys shortly.
You're gonna die, clown! You think that's funny?
Teach me how to juggle. Teach me how to juggle.
All right, we are back. And I feel better. All right. So yeah, we're 1-2. We did kind of throw a match. Things have been awkward. People are saying in chat that we're very light on removal. It is true. I've really wanted to draw Ajani like basically every single turn of the game. It's possibly just want 3. We've also been in spots where Urza's Ruinous Blast would be like pretty good to not great to I don't know. Honestly, Shanna's actually been pretty good. I agree. I thought it was just like a random 2-drop for our deck, but like we have a lot of like random elves and Llanowar Initiate and Oviya making tokens. Shanna's actually been pretty good. I'm kind of impressed. But Mox Amber, Mox Amber, you can't think of it like a Mox Pearl or something. We're not playing on turn 0 or turn 1 or turn 2. But it's like a Llanowar Elf for turn 4 and 5, you know? Yeah, we're going to keep this in. This card's actually really impressed me, too. This card's been great. Like, I never cast this card before, and it's just like a fine card. If you're flooding a little bit, it gives you things to do with your mana. That's awkward, I guess, but... There's no point in playing Mox. Mox Emerald here. Obviously, there are costs of playing a lot of legends in your deck. That is definitely true. We get that. We're gonna attack first. We're gonna attack. Play Mox Amber. I wouldn't be surprised if they kill it in response, which is good for us, obviously. So. Well, the thing is that Heart of Kiran, like, most Heart of Kiran decks play 4 Heart of Kiran, because if it doesn't die, you're in great shape. Heart is also, like, not great in this deck. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. For sure. You're amused the Planeswalkers can't cast their own legendary spells? Yeah, they can. Right? Trying to attack. I mean, what do you want from me, you know? We're 1 and 2. We kind of threw a match. Alright, well. Heart of Kiran time. A braid? Don't hit the Mox. No, take it. Alright.
Just wait longer.
Opponent's still not doing anything. If they had a braid, I guess maybe they want to cycle into braid later. Can't crew. Still haven't drawn a land. Alright. We're 1 and 2. It is possible, like, the problem is, like, so the whole theme of Dominaria is, like, legends and crap. So, like, there's these legendary sorceries, and the Mox and stuff, and historic stuff. So we're trying to push the theme really hard. It's kind of not working. But one of the things is that, like, it's important. A lot of people look at things like this, and they go, this deck sucks, this is stupid, this is a waste of time. Whenever you're brewing a deck, you are not brewing for that deck. You're brewing to learn for the good deck you're actually going to build down the road. You know? So far, obviously, we've learned that Lyra is insane. Ajani's pretty sweet. That green-white Voice of Resurgence token is actually pretty good. We're learning stuff. So now we have 4 mana, and now I've also cast the Phoenix. So exactly, so Urza's Ruinous Blast seems pretty sweet. Yeah, we have 1 intervention in the sideboard. So I guess we're going to Karn here. We should need to draw cards. Oh, I can't Karn. I'm an idiot. This isn't a Llanowar Elf. We just got nothing. We just got nothing, folks. I don't know what to tell you. Make a token, I guess. It is turn 4. We haven't drawn a land yet. Some looting. I mean, we've drawn all 3 copies of our 1-drop and 2 of our 3 Heart of Kirans. It's a little, you know. Theoretically, we should be able to be using these things so they can kill them. They haven't killed them yet. But I mean, if we can cast it, this card's going to be really good if we don't just die first. Still pretty classless on the, ah, shit, what did I do? How about a land? A white land? Or another Karn? I mean, we've had some pretty awkward games, too. Alright, I mean, we're basically dead now. What is itching my leg? Ugh. Yeah. This has happened in also an inordinate amount of times this league, where we've had like a 2-land, 1-land hand, or an all-land hand. Which is pretty frustrating, but it's whatever. Steel Leaf Champion. Alright, they're playing the kind of greedy red-green beatdown deck. They kept it. mean, we could survive, I guess, but we can't actually draw anything. So, I mean, sure, we kept the one lander and we drew no lands for 6 turns. So, whatever, I guess. All right, red green beats. Lyra's been insane. That's one thing we've definitely learned is that Lyra is bananas. This card's really, really good. I don't think much changes, honestly. We can just play the 4th Lyra just to make sure we draw it because Lyra is just so good. 4's too many. Yeah, I mean, everything here is fine, whatever. Like, I think we're just, like, running it back. I don't really want Harvester or Scavenger, Planeswalkers. I don't want Skysovereign. Any info on Burnsy would be awesome. Sure, Burnsy's a gerbil. Here, Burnsy. He's a stream mascot. He lives in the big cage in the hallway with his brother Sammy. But he comes to work here on the stream. He's the mascot. He chews on cards. He's a good dude. We love Burnsy. I mean, again, like, this hand's pretty good. Our land is awkward, but we have turn 2 turn 2 this guy Mox Llanowar Elf. Possible turn 3 Karn. Possible turn 3 Lyra, honestly, if we draw a land. The Ruinous Blast seems good. I mean, Grimace, we've also flooded out and drawn all lands a few times too. So, like, I think 21 lands plus 3 Mox is fine. And we're also playing a bunch of mana creatures too. That's a good turn 1, right? Just draw a land. For the love of God, just draw a land. Abrade the Legend. Alright. That's fine. You drew a land. Sweet. We have 2 lands in play on turn 3. We did it. Steel Leaf Champion, sure. Gideon of the Trials. We only got green. You only got double white. That's been awkward too. The Mox Amber being not Mox Opal, like tapping for only certain colors, has been kind of annoying as well. All right, so we can it's just Karn plussing, right? I just want to draw lands and cast Ruinous Blast. So we're just gonna Karn plus. Beyond Sadistic, Jim. The stream you hosted last night after yours, Foreman, he was pretty cool. Yeah, I always try and host small streamers. I know it's like starting out. Mostly not from Magic, because I got into streaming at a point in my Magic career where I was already like pretty well known. But I've played enough bands over the years to know what it's like when people aren't paying attention to you and you're just trying really hard at something and there's just no one there to watch. Not because you're good or bad, because you don't have the opportunity. So I'm always pretty big on trying to host smaller streamers. Yeah. All right, so this is a pretty easy take here. Karn on 1 is fine. And now we have Ruinous Blast up with our Mox Amber. We can cast Lyra too. This is what we want. This is what we thought the deck was. Like Lyra, Ruinous Blast. And this game, I think we're going to win pretty. Actually, we don't have a double white yet. But what do we silver counter? A forest? Oh, they gave us the amber over a forest. Okay. We still don't have double white. We could boom this turn. We're going to wait. We're not ready to boom yet. Let them keep attacking Karn and playing more things. And then we'll boom. We should have a damn white source, honestly. I mean, that's a white source. I mean, definitely not God Hand. We went tap land on turn 1 and then played a Mox and an Elf on turn 2 and missed our land drop. So God Hand is a little much. We can actually cast, with double Mox here, we can do some stuff too. We can cast our Gideon. Things are looking pretty good this game, honestly. So yeah, we can go Shanna. Wait, white? We actually just play Baneslayer Angel. Yeah, we're playing Baneslayer Angel. Screw that. Like, deck looks pretty good this game. I agree with some wild consistency issues, but like, deck looks pretty good here. Yukon for sure. Yukon, it's a great comparison. I've played in like 5 or 6 bands over the years. My most recent is Teach Me Human. Check that link in chat. It sucks because not only have I played in bands, it would be somewhat arrogant of me to say, man, my band is so good. You know, why doesn't no one listen to us, or why can't we get good shows? I won't say that. What I will say is that there have been local bands I've seen play at shows that I've played or attended, and I'm like, this band's phenomenal. This band is so good. And there's like 4 people at their show because they're just not getting out there in the right way, or not catching the right breaks and stuff, you know? Twitch is like that too, for sure. Like, that one big host from a big streamer, maybe that makes makes you get up to the next level or whatever. That might not happen, you know? All right. Obviously, tilt. We're going to mulligan. All right. It's not great, but we'll keep. Bottom. Double white is a little tough. The mana is surprisingly not great for a 2-color deck. Sweet. Tigerius Fae just entered the stream. This deck looks like something I wanted to build, but with less angels. Did it perform good in matches? This is the first match. We're 1 and 2. Kind of punted around. Deck is interesting. It's not really working super well. Deck is definitely not that consistent. Got spray too? Wow. Spray doesn't even seem good against this. This is a tilt. Now we're going to not draw lands and die again, probably. So, we have had some pretty awkward games where we just like don't draw any lands and die, or we draw like 150 lands. We had one game against Mono Green. We actually cast 4 spells. We drew like 9 lands and almost won because of how good Lyra Dawnbringer is. So, Lyra Dawnbringer is a pretty big thing we're learning here. Lyra is really, really good. There is something like, it feels like there's a spider crawling on my leg. All right, we're obviously just dead here. I mean, they just played a Glory Bringer before we played our 3rd land, so. All right, cool. That was fun. Llanowar Elves, in case you were wondering, is actually really good. Surprise. All right. So we're 1 and 3. We're gonna finish strong here, though. Gotta finish strong. If I tried or tested the Wizard Shell yet with my pet card from the article, actually LLV. It's funny you asked that. We played Wizards yesterday in Standard, 5-0. That video goes up on YouTube soon. Crew Heart in response to a trigger. Yeah, we can actually. Didn't consider that. All right. Can we finish strong here, please? Apparently not. Come on. This is a forest I would probably keep. Do I have a list? Gotta wait for that YouTube video. Follow the YouTube channel. It's also on my Twitter, so you can go to my Twitter as well. Have I tried Voice of Plenty? This card right here? Nope, haven't tried it. Yes, this card's very good. But yeah, the wizard thing is on my Twitter. Remind everyone right now to take 2 seconds and go on and follow me on Twitter. We have a fantastic audience. almost 1,300 viewers. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. At Jim Davis MTG, just hit 6,000 subs. I mean, followers. There's the Wizard deck right there. This deck went 5-0 in a league yesterday. That video will be up on YouTube soon. 5-0 Wizards. Is it that good? It's not that good. We played pretty well, and our matches were really, really close, but there's definitely a fun deck here for sure. So, all right. We go tap land, miss a land drop, Llanowar Elf, miss a land drop, Channeler. Yeah, we got a mulligan. All right, this is fine. I want to draw more Ajani, so I think we're going to bottom this. I think we have enough mana. I think the Moxes would be better as normal lands. I mean, I don't think so. Karn is not bannable. Karn is not even that good. Sram Auras is up on going to be up on YouTube as well. That was a 4-1 league a few days ago. Sram Auras, Bant Approach, Mono Red Aggro, White Weenie, Blue Red Wizards. These are all new standard decks that I've tried and over the last week. I've streamed every day for the last 9 days. And all those videos, if you missed them, will be up on YouTube. Rishkar's kind of awkward with Channeler Initiate, but pretty sweet. Kind of want to just... I should have played Gideon, I think. Rishkar, and this isn't even good. I guess if we Rishkar and draw a land, we can cast Ajani next turn, which is pretty sweet. Yeah. Alright. We'll go for the turn 4, Johnny. I'm going to sink a counter off here. Attack for 1. Which one's best out of those? I'm not sure yet, honestly. Oh, Sram Auras is actually on the YouTube right now. That's true. That is very, very true. A land. God damn it. Gift of Paradise, huh? Are they playing Timber Gorge? So you could just add a green, because it has a counter on it, so you can still add mana. And play this, or you could shrink it. I guess it doesn't. I guess we'll shrink it.
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Bigger attacks in the future. Metallic Mimic? No, there's very few actual wizards in my deck. Weatherlight sucks. That card's really bad. You heard it here first, folks. That card sucks. Very hard to crew, very low payoff, has to hit. God damn it, are you kidding me? Opponent's deck is a deck I have considered building. I haven't gotten there with it yet, though. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. Alright.
Wise man say, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Guild Lotus. I just felt that this deck could never be the control deck in a million years, so I kind of like stopped building it. You can have a mountain. This card's not bad. I mean, we're just gonna go to the next game. All right, that was fun. We got 4 for 1 off of 8 Hour of Devastation. I guess we could have, like, seen it coming. Couldn't really play around it, honestly. Like, we can't not play stuff. It killed a Gideon. Rishkar. Life Sage. Sage Lifecrafter, and a Channel Initiate. That was the biggest beating of the entire day so far. That sucked.
Holy crap, dude.
Thanks for following, everyone. Yeah, Dan, Eckhart sucks. Weatherlight sucks. Ours obviously insane against us. I don't even know what to do. I got nothing. We got to cut. We got to try and keep our Planeswalkers above 5. I guess Ruinous Blast is pretty terrible here. We haven't cast one good Ruinous Blast yet. The only time we had a good Ruinous Blast, our opponent scooped beforehand, which kind of sucks. New sub, Webwalker. Webwalker, what's your name? Where are you from? How long have you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where are you from? God damn, man. Does he want like Harvesters? Naturalize seems sketch. Out of Shanna. Yeah, all of our stuff is 5 toughness. Weatherlight just seems like 4 mana do nothing, basically. It's hard to crew. It has to actually hit to do anything. Even then, it might not do something. Like, I don't know. That seems terrible to me. New sub, also. It's me, RST. It's me. What's your name? Where are you from? How long have you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where are you from? What are you naming Nicole's puppy? This is a pretty good hand. And if you're answering the sub questions, please at me in chat so it pops up and I can see it.
What the hell is that?
Thanks for following, everyone. What a great stream. Alright, yeah, I mean, we're just gonna do our thing here. This card's actually been pretty good. We're obviously not like a token deck or anything. This card's been, we're playing mana creatures and crap. Like, we can't afford to play around Hour, I don't think. Like, just gotta play our shit, I think. We can go Harvester.
Fresh meat.
I want to cast Lyra next turn.
Fresh meat.
Ronald Raygun. Thanks for following. It's just like Harvester Llanowar Elves set up for Lyra. Could just play this, but then if we don't draw a land, we can't cast Lyra. I want to cast Lyra next turn. And Harvester is like a slight hedge against, what's it called? Hour. Alright, it's me. RST is Ryan from Texas. Favorite card is Grave Pact. Favorite deck is Standard Red White Astral Slide. Cool. Circa Onslaught block. Sweet. Ryan, thanks for subbing, my friend. Paradise on Scavenger Grounds. Alright, so Karn does play around our Devastation. But I think I'd rather just cast Lyra and play Karn post Hour if they have it. It kills their elf too.
Welcome aboard.
Fresh meat.
Shanna also has pro Ixalan's Binding cast out Seal. That's true. Yeah, this card's fine. This card's not bad at all. Hell yeah. I remember that. Astral Slide back in the day. That was when I first started playing Constructed. Thanks for all the new subs, everyone. We only need 6 more for 300. 300. Welcome to paradise. Alright, we're definitely gonna Karn here. Sure. Okay. Works for me. Definitely a lot of lopsided games with this deck because our power level is pretty high if things work. If things don't work, it falls apart pretty quick and we have no removal. So like a lot of our games have been very, very lopsided. Where we just jam Lyra and just crush them. Or we just stumble and they just kill us. And we can't stop their stuff. Therp says, when are we going to get a beer? I mean, who are you? Where do you live? What's up, Pretty Lipes? I would play mono red if I had to win the tournament. This hand's pretty bad. And Dampening Sphere? I think we're going to keep. Like, I don't know. We're on the draw. We have a Cycling Land, a Llanowar Elf. We have an Amber for like a good hand. If like things, I don't know. I'm so scared of mulligan because our deck's so inconsistent that I might end up with like a 1-lander. If I had to win a Brawl tournament, I'd play Brawl. Alright, fine. Good choice, idiots. Obviously, it's right, whatever. Alright, bottom. No, I will not be in Atlanta. I leave tomorrow to go work on my house for the next week and a half, or weekish. And then I'll be driving home, doing some Versus videos on the way home, and then I'll be at SCG Baltimore. So, no Atlanta for me this weekend. Alright, I think that's pretty good. I mean, we're doing our shit. Turn 3 Baneslayer. Turn 4 Karn. The old Sweltering Suns Llanowar Elf deck. You gotta love it, right? You just gotta love it. Llanowar Elves, Llanowar Elves. Sweltering Suns. Maybe I'll draw Sweltering Suns. Maybe I'll draw Llanowar Elves. Who knows? Whatever. It's a good way to end this league. Yeah. All right. All right. Tilt. Oh, they discarded Llanowar Elves. Didn't need that one. We drew Sweltering Suns. Alright, whatever. Alright, we lose. Alright, so mostly a failed experiment. What do we learn? Again, I say this repeatedly because people don't seem to get it. When we're playing decks like this, we are playing to learn. Most brews are awful. Most ideas are awful. The only way to find out is to do it. And this experiment didn't really work out. However, what did we learn? We learned Lyra Dawnbringer is a goddamn house. This card's great. Really, really powerful card. Looking forward to playing some more with this card. Ruinous Blast felt awkward a lot of the time, where they just had good legends in play. I don't know. This card was actually quite good. Shanna, Sisay's Legacy. It's pretty sweet. It didn't seem great, but it actually ended up being really good. I kind of like this card. Maybe not in this deck, but I can see this card working for sure in some sort of deck. We didn't remove one in our deck, obviously, because we couldn't play Cast Out and also play Ruinous Blast. I wanted to try this card. We didn't draw Ajani very much. This card would be really, really good. Channel Ownership might have been better as Servant of the Conduit. Maybe. This card was actually pretty good. Not a bad card. So that card's kind of cool. Obviously, Llanowar Elves is great. Karn is fine. Gideon's fine. For the most part, the deck was mostly a failure. Shanna plus Appealed Authority. Yeah, I played against a cool token deck a few days ago. It was like green white tokens with like Sram's Expertise, Karn, Servo Exhibition, Appeal to Authority. I was playing the Merfolk 2/2 that makes a hexproof Merfolk to target appeal with is pretty cool. It was cool. I don't know. Probably couldn't beat Chain Whirler in a million years, but yeah. So overall, not super impressed. But hey, that's why you play the games, right? We got 1,300 awesome viewers too. I was gonna stop the stream right now. I was gonna do it, but you know what? We have such a good audience. It's the best audience I've ever had. Over 1,300. Never topped that number before. We're gonna keep going more standard, and I'm gonna let you guys decide what we play. We're gonna play either. Let's see. Let me get Russ. How do I make a straw poll? How do I do that? I'm going to figure that out. Call me Metal. That's Metal. Call me Metal. New sub. What's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? And the puppy name. So the three options are going to be Sram Auras, Bant Approach, and Mono Red Aggro. How do I make a poll in chat to do that? Like a better poll. A better poll than just like the... There's a way to make a straw poll in chat. How do you do that? Talk to me. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching.